You know, maybe Vicious Brew isn't the best thing to be partaking in, considering I have work in the morning, which I'll have to wake up for in 10 hours? But oh well. Oh well! Whatever, fuck work! It's a part-time job anyway, why do I give a shit? I'm tired, I'm so tired. Not in a sleep way, just in a energy way. In a vibe way, you know? Sometimes you just get tired of shit. Tired of the way things are, tired of doing schoolwork, tired of doing the same fucking job for years. And not feeling like you really matter, you know? It's like, yeah, I have acquaintances here, I have friends. I enjoy people, no shade to them, but it's like, I'm just kind of here. It's like, once I'm done with college, I'm not gonna be here, so why should I give a shit? And it's like, if I have one semester left, why should I even work here? You know, whatever.
I'm sliding over cars while I shoot.
That was the wrong one, I don't care. Who gives a shit about a sponsorship? I don't even care if I sold my soul. What worth is my soul? But you know what does have a lot of worth? A sprinkler. Aim. No, not booyah. Ouch, ouch. They need to know they're there. Wow, cool wall you have. If I die to this explosion one more fucking time. Before we're at like the 1 minute mark. Get in his way. Make him pay. From downtown! You know, I would have loved to squib jump to one of you guys, but no, you have to go in. You have to go in deep. But you know, I appreciate they're trying to do shit. Oh, that's easily taken outable. Taken into accountable. And quite irreparable. No, it's fine. Take the turf. Run! You can't stop me when I'm locked in. I mean, you stopped me, but not without me taking you out. Not without achieving my goal. On that Sigma grind set. I am Patrick Bateman. Let's see Paul Allen's Splatfest results. Hit! Happy to be here, folks. Be here all night. What else do I have to do? Adaptation comparison paper. Pre-writing paper 2. Japanese homework. I don't have that to do. I did all that before the Splatfest, but I'll convince myself when I go to bed, so I can sleep soundly. And if it doesn't, who cares? It's not like I don't get loaded with shit every other fucking week. just, you know, play the Splatfest. It only happens like every 3 months now. Just enjoy it, have fun. Have a good time, that's what college is for. It's totally not like you're wasting years of your life just to get a degree to maybe get a job. An entry-level job. Who needs certainty in their life? I don't want knowledge. I want certainty. Oh, I can't do that. Cool. Ugh. Oh man, this all reminds me of when I watched Megalopolis, that beautiful mess of a movie. I guess I could talk about that too, but it's like, I don't know, how much longer we're really gonna be here? I have a lot of movies to talk about, and I don't think I'm ready to do that this stream. I'll save it for Tricolor, fuck it. The world is not ready for that, this stream. Go for stream 2. Go for broke. Tell you what I will talk about, though. New Futurama season. I should have talked about this last time, because I was ready to talk about it last time, which would have made sense. Team Future, Futurama. Oh, well. I fucked up. I didn't talk about it. But I'll talk about it now. It was... No, I was very critical of Season 1. Season 2... Or the first season of the revival. Season 2 was, better. In fact, it started off pretty strong, almost, kind of. The problem was... Nope, I'm here too. The problem was... The first episode was kind of... good, but not. Because, like, all the stuff with Bender... was pretty good. I enjoyed it, but like, it was also an episode about NFTs, and I'm just like, why? Not that they can't do topical stuff. I'm fine with Futurama doing that. I was more fond of the COVID episode than I think a decent chunk of other fans were. It's just like, why are specifically NFTs? Not like covering that, but like, why is it specifically NFTs in the damn episode? We're like 1,000 years in the future. I didn't mean to hit that. Why are they calling it NFTs? Or why is it like not a future thing? Or any sort of like comedic stand-in. It's just straight up NFTs. 1,000 years in the future. As if it's not something everyone should know, but only the kids like understand what it is. It's like, it would make sense if Fry didn't know what it was, but every single adult? Like, it's like, no, why? And it's like, the writing there isn't even good. It's just like, it's too on point. And it's like, again, why are you calling it the thing? Just make a stand-in for it. It doesn't even make sense. I don't know. Or it's like, it would make sense if it was like the adults who knew what it was, but like in a kid way, but then the kids didn't know what it was. Whatever. Again, the Bender stuff in the episode was great. Even him getting into NFTs, and like, because it made for a bunch of good callbacks to episodes. Even just like slight visual callbacks. And it makes sense that he would get on a grift like that. But it's just like, and thankfully it does, the NFT stuff does become the B plot, more or less. But it's like still, it's like that's the kind of thing where it's like, when I say the new Futurama episodes don't have the wit that they should, or like they're not sharply written, it's shit like that, where it's like, this should not be happening. There should be, like, again, they did, the example I always use is like, they did an episode about Napster, but then, which is like an old thing, no one now would, like, kids now or whatever would not know what Napster is. But it's like, it was Napster with, I think, 2 Ps, and it ended up being like Kid Napster. That was the twist. You know, they did something creative with it, because it wasn't just like an episode about Napster. It was just a part of the episode. This one, even though it did end up being the B plot, it's like, why is it just straight up fucking NFTs? And not like something in the future that is basically NFTs, but not. But would still work in, regardless, even if you didn't know what NFTs were. It's like, no, they're just making NFTs and they're making it sound stupid. And it's just like, it's so like, you know what it's like? It's not like Futurama, it's like fucking SNL. That's my problem with it. Where it's like, I know the show has changed, but it's like, it feels like it's writing for a different show. A different kind of show, which, to be fair, Futurama is a different kind of show than it originally was. And I have to always remember that, but it's like, to some extent, it's like, there's only so much... There's only so much room I can give them for, like, leeway. But to be fair, the 2 episodes after the first episode were actually pretty good. Actually, hell, they did the whole, like, do something in universe, but parodying, but, like, not specifically saying what it was. In the episode right after, because it was called Quiz Game, where it's like, okay, well, the title is obvious, but if you don't know what the title of the episode is. Because it is kind of a Squid Game parody, but, like, they never reference... Or they never say Squid Game specifically or anything. And they use it in like a cool way where it's like they go to an alien planet, they basically have to do like a Squid Game thing because of some aliens. But it's not used for like a Squid Game thing. Or like for money. It's kind of used as like a way to explore Fry's past. Which is a cool way of doing it. I have a hard time finding an emotional core to some of these episodes, but it worked well enough. To where it's like, emotionally, it might have been one of the weakest Fry episodes, but episode-wise, it was pretty decent. He's dead. He lived, bitch? Where? Oh no. I mean, you're... take what you can get, I guess, man. What are we all doing up there? Why are 2 of the point sensors we have right over there? Guys...
This can only be the work of ninjas, the ancient band of Japanese warriors.
Damn, them ninjas really did do that, didn't they? But yeah, no, I think the second episode of the new Futurama season was great. I think it did a good job of it. Good jokes. You know, a couple nitpicks here and there. One specific nitpick, which I want to talk about season-wide. So I'll save it. But generally, really solid episode. Really great, actually. And then the episode after that was also really good. It was like the one where Fry ends up getting replaced with like a random guy, which is actually kind of a follow-up to a season 3 episode, the Snoo episode. And they did it in a cool way. It's like a cool premise. There's a good mystery. It's well written. It's like, it's all really good. It's like, I had no complaints for that. I had straight up no complaints for that episode. It was just great. It wasn't a phenomenal episode. It wasn't like, oh, this blew me away, but it was just like, oh, yeah, no, this is just a totally really solid episode. I would totally watch it again. And I ended up watching all, because I didn't have access to Hulu for, oh no. I didn't have access to Hulu for a bit until the first 3 episodes were out. So I ended up watching all of those, and after watching the first 3, I'm like, hey, I'm actually kind of optimistic for the season. And overall, at the end of the season, I do think it was better than the first season. I think they're doing better, but at the same time, I'm like, I still don't feel like this justifies the revival. Because overall, I would say, like, there were some great episodes this season. Like I said, with the quiz game episode, the 3rd episode with, like, Fry getting replaced. There's an episode with Hermes, and, like, starting a coffee business. This is a mirror match, isn't it? Ah. Okay. But like starting a coffee growing thing. That episode was really good. Just generally, I thought there were some really solid episodes. There wasn't like a specific episode I really hated like last season. Because I mean, last episode there was like that one. There was like that one really bad episode, which was the anthology episode where he did like 3 episodes based on like toys and stuff. That was like one of the worst episodes of the show to me. Meanwhile, this time they did stuff based on like, they're still sticking with like doing an anthology episode, but this time they did it based on like mystery novels. Like Hardy Boys, Tintin, all that. The Tintin section was actually, I really like the Tintin section because they like really committed to doing the art style. Cool. And it was a cool enough story that they went with, and yeah, I really like that segment. Other 2 segments weren't as strong, but still not bad. So like, yeah, it was actually pretty solid this time around. I'm still kind of mixed on how they do the anthology stuff, just because it's like, I feel like, I don't know. It's still overall a mixed bag, it's just this was a much better mixed bag than last time, because last time it was all bad. I might get shit for saying this, but I actually didn't really like the season finale. Which was a pseudo-series finale, because they like doing that. But there are 2 more seasons. We're gonna get another season next year, and then one more after that. But it's like, I don't know. Like, there were some good jokes and all that. I think the stuff with, like, the cannon opener and Bender was really funny. But I don't know. I don't think the mystery was done very well. It was very obvious. It's like, oh, the invisible ship. It's like, yeah, it's obvious. Because the way they cut after the first act, it's like, something definitely happened. It's like, it's obvious it's the fucking Planet Express ship. Like, it's obvious that the main characters we're following after they fall into the weird time thing in the ship graveyard is, like, the crew we know, and, like, the version we watched for the rest of the episode is like an alternate version. It felt very obvious to me. And also on top of that, like, them going to like the ship graveyard for the Planet Express felt very poorly explained. It's like that ship has seen a lot of shit. And meanwhile, this time it's just like, oh no, I think the ship's not gonna make it. They don't give like a good reason for anything. It's like, oh, this specific ship part is broken and there's no way we can make another or whatever. It's like, there's no good explanation. They're just like, nope, ship's dead. It's like, I guess? And then the thing is, by the end of the episode, they're just like, oh, I guess we had... Because the crew fell into the weird time-space sea with the ship or whatever. They had to try and fix it to get out. And they did. And so like, oh, I guess the ship's fixed. And it's like, yeah, I fucking wonder why. Because you could have done it in the first place. It's like... That kind of... It's like, come on. It's like, that shit writing is like, why I'm not enjoying parts of this, where it's like, I should be. Because there's a lot of good ideas with these new episodes. There really are. There are good bits. It's just like, there's also an element of these episodes that just don't have the smart, sharp, witty writing that I expect from the show. Where it's like, there's a layer of dumb shit that just shouldn't be there. And I guess the emotion, like the stuff between like Fry and Leela was cute and all that. It was kind of, but also it's like when I know it's like this isn't the. It kind of is ruined for me when it's kind of neat in concept, but it's like when I know these aren't, because the twist of like, oh, this isn't the Planet Express crew we know. It's like when that's so obvious, it's hard for me to get invested. And then on top of that, I mean, that episode was mostly fine with it, but the main thing with the season that kind of bugged me is like, I feel like generally for the season, like Leela has been written pretty poorly. I don't know what it is, but it's like, I don't know if it's like they're writing her like in a more pathetic way. I don't know if that's quite the right word, but it's like she just seemed, for most of the episodes, very out of character. Yeah, just short up there. Whatever. It's not like it was throughout the. It's not like it was every episode of the season, but it's like more often than not, which was it really bugged me. And they don't know I'm here. Whoop! I forget. This is no. This is a normal match. This is on a mirror match. It's orange. Knight is orange. Aw, hell nah. Okay, I got it. Okay. Probably still not great coverage, but it's fine. We lost. Can I call him or can I call him? Woo! I think maybe it's just because I'm critical, because Futurama is kind of one of my favorite shows. Especially, I've realized, the first 4 seasons and the movies. I think that's like the peak of the show for me. Just, I think part of why I'm upset that it did get renewed is because it's like, if it's not good, it's gonna end up like a SpongeBob situation where it's like, oh, the first few seasons are amazing. And the movie's great too. But then after that, and sadly, yeah, it is like that. And I didn't really bother with that much because, like, in the Comedy Central season, yeah, they weren't the best seasons overall, but it's like, there were still plenty of good episodes, a couple amazing episodes here and there, and it ended really good. And it's frustrating that it ended really good now, because now with the new episodes, the ending doesn't matter, because it didn't end, it's still going. Not only do I feel like they haven't justified it, but it's like, it's like it kind of takes away from the finale, because it's like it's not the finale anymore. It wasn't even just like the last episode, it was stuff in the season as a whole. And renewing it just kind of shits on it. And if it was good, I wouldn't mind, because it's like, okay, if it's good, they're able to justify it, fine. I don't feel like they have yet, though. There have been some great episodes, some episodes I would definitely go back to, don't get me wrong. But I would say I would say like half the episodes I would go back to, and none of them would be in like my top 10, or even top 20 for the whole show. So it's just like, I don't know. I'm glad for the episodes that are good. It's another fucking mirror match. I'm glad for the episodes that are good, but it's just like, man, why are we even here? Why are we doing this? I'm talking about Futurama, not the Splatfest. I think something that helps clarify anything is the episode where Hermes makes like a coffee business and Planet Express becomes like Planet Espresso. There's like a little B plot. Oh no. There's like a little B plot where the Planet Express area, or Planet Espresso at this point, becomes a coffee shop, and then Fry is like the only minimum wage employee there, and he's getting super worked to death. And it's like, it was mostly funny, but then there was like one scene where it's like all the other characters were complaining they were like a manager, and you wanna just chill, man? Alright. I tried. Like, there was... I forget because I only did watch it once, but there was, like, a scene where he was going to strike, but then, like, everyone else is a manager, and it was clearly trying to be, like, a topical statement about, like, managers or, like, CEOs or whatever, and it just felt, like, it just felt stupid. Like, it didn't feel tongue-in-cheek or whatever. It didn't feel like it was trying to be smart or tell a joke, or, like, be nuanced. It was just, like... It just wanted to vent about the frustration of the situation and not, like, properly tackle it. And it's like, that was, like, my only issue with the episode, because otherwise it was good. Or there's a lot in the episode I really liked. But it's stuff like that that kind of bugs me, and there's a lot of that. And it more happened in the first season, but it's still, sadly, in Season 2. And it's like, I don't know, it sucks to see, like, a show you used to really like just kind of not be what you originally liked it for. A show changing is fine if it's good, and to an extent it is still good, and it is getting better. Again, 2 is an improvement. The second season is an improvement on the first season of this new batch of episodes, but it's just like... It's just not there. And I don't want to be like... I don't want to be like that guy of like... I could do a better job. Because in a lot of respects, I couldn't. Because I'm not a professional or anything like that. But there are definitely parts of the episodes where it's like, if you had given me the script, I could have cleaned this up. Like, if you gave me the script for this episode, I could have cleaned this up and improved this part, or shaped it up a bit. I'm not narcissistic enough to say I could have written a much better episode. I won't say that, because even though I am going to college for creative writing, it's bachelor's, who gives a shit? It's college, who gives a shit? I barely put any worth on my fucking degree. I'm not gonna say I could write a better episode, but if you gave me the script, I could make it better. And when I'm watching... When I get that feeling from almost every episode, it's pissing me off. And it's like, even the episodes I'm like, where it's like, there are just even, like, a small part of this episode where it's like, I could have shored this up. I'm not saying, oh, I could do a wholly original take on this that's better. I'm just saying I could have made this much cleaner than it is. And that's, I think, where a lot of my frustration lies with these new Futurama episodes, where it's just like, it's just because, like, there is talent there. There is plenty of quality in these episodes, but there's also plenty of dumb shit where it's just like, even I wouldn't let that slide, so why is it here? I don't know. I just want these new episodes to be, like, as good as they fucking could be. And I don't think they are. Don't squidbag on my team, dude. I know I did it earlier, but it's like... Whatever, fine. Everyone gets one. Get over here. Get over here. Oh! Don't pause. Don't pause, Agent 3. Oh, you're throwing your bomb high? Oh no, I died to a fizz bang. How will I financially recover from this? The vicious brew has been finished. Fuck you. You think you're better than me? I'll chase you to the ends of the earth! Get back here, Shocker! I'm glad I wasn't the only one who thought to go back to spawn. Oh no, that was their... That was their Booyah Bomb! No! Okay. I don't think we should have won that one. I don't think we should. Tell you what, though. I'm not doing alright. I'm eating shit. But I love it. Mm-hmm. What if Ninja had a low taper fade? What if Ninja had a low... Why am I keep voice cracking? God damn it. I'm trying to do it good, I swear. Is that the same guy from before? Is Agent 3... Has he returned? Yet again. Aw, man. You know, I want to talk about this. I meant to talk about this, like, months ago, but I feel like now is even the better time for it, because it happens a lot less. You know what I don't like? Leakers. I mean, I kind of like them, but, like... I feel like a couple months ago, they were especially prevalent to a very annoying point. You know, like one guy who was... Oh, almost. Oh, Autobomb, okay. You know, one guy might be likened to like a reddish bird or something. People like that. I don't like people like that. Where it's like, oh, I'm gonna leak things because I have insider info. And I'm going to be very, I'm going to make it like, oh, I'm going to say what it is, but I'm not going to say exactly what it is. You gotta figure it out. And people were like, oh, I like that. What are you talking about? It's like, if you have any, like, decent knowledge about games, like, it's going to be very fucking obvious. Or it's like, oh, I think an Ace Attorney game might be announced at this here Nintendo Direct or whatever. And it's like, shut the fuck up. Who cares? I'm glad that jackass got caught. Because he's, like, some interview he did, he said he had insider info, and he was like, wait, I didn't know you'd publish this information. Get fucked, nerd. I hate, like, not that I like to side with corporations or whatever, trust me, I don't, but it's like, if they want to do something cool and, like, do a cool surprise or whatever, let them, you know, let them have the fun. Because then it's not just like, oh, they get to do something cool and stuff, but it's also like they get to let people be surprised about stuff and have fun or whatever. And leaking stuff just like takes the fun out of it. Where it's like, oh, I have slight information that this thing is maybe gonna happen, but because they have insider information, it's definitely going to happen. And then I watch the direct, and then it happens. Wow! Hi. You stole my kill. Oh, he stole my kill. That felt good. So, you know what? I'm glad these leaking assholes keep getting caught. On the one hand, sometimes, like, big game companies get a little too into themselves. So having some leaks happen and making sure they stay on their toes and not get too ahead of themselves, good. But also, I don't want to get spoiled about this shit. So fuck you. Especially because, like, especially fuck them, because it's like, it's not just about, like, the information and, like, sticking it to the man or whatever. It's because they want attention. It's like, yes, I have this insider information. Pay attention to me. It's like, this is how I'm going to make a name for myself. Eat shit, loser. Like, come on, do something worthwhile. Make some art. Or, like, prop up cool, like, projects by people doing stuff worth giving a damn. Promote some indie projects. Do cool stuff with them. But, like, no, I'm going to leak, like, a fucking Nintendo game or whatever. That's what I'm going to be known for. Really? You know, another thing I've been meaning to bring up for a while is I've kind of noticed a big influx of, like, Souls-like games. That's not necessarily a bad thing, especially if you like Souls-like games. Problem is, I don't. It's not that I don't... Actually, you know, it's not that I don't like them, it's just I haven't gotten into them at all. Partially my fault. But it's just like, whenever I see a game that's like Souls-like, it's like, this is very clearly for an audience that's not me. I could care less. And on the one hand, it's good that we're getting more games like this rather than it just being Dark Souls. It's like, oh no, it's like a whole genre now. Like how FPSs were a Doom clone. You know, that kind of thing. It's like, on the one hand, that's nice. On the other hand, I don't really care for the style too much. Why? Why? You could have lived! Oh, that was almost cool. Also, I think just... And don't get me wrong, I would like to get into some Souls-likes eventually. Or at the very least, like, the actual Souls games. But part of what drives me away from them is, like, the fan base. I would... And I mean, you already know how I am, like, with streaming. Like, there are several games that I just have not continued streaming. I don't know why, I just haven't. I would never stream a Souls-like or Dark Souls game, just because it's, like, I know what people are, like, streaming them. Granted, I'm also pretty, like, I don't care what you say, fuck you, I'm just gonna do this the way I want to. But I know people can be annoying about it. Finally, I can aim. Oh. But, like, I also, it's not just, like, backseating, it's also... Like, if you play the game a specific way, you're not actually playing the game. Or where it's like with Dark Souls is a prime example of like the kind of people who are like, easy modes are bad. And I know it comes from more a spot of like, oh, it's against the game's intentions to make an easy mode. Where it's like, on the one hand, I can kind of understand that. But on the other hand, it's also like, when people are like, when I see polls of like, is it better for a game to have... Would you rather have every game have an easy mode or not? And when I see the not have more votes, I'm like, why? Do I use easy modes? No. But is it nice to have the option? Sure. Who gives a shit? I think a barrier of entry for video games is actually being able to play the damn video games. So having an easy mode and having more people be able to experience them and like the narratives and all of that is cool. There is an inherent challenge to some of them that it's like, yeah, it's good to overcome them, but it's like, who really cares about bragging rights if you've beaten Dark Souls or not? Who cares? Who fucking cares? It's a video game, bro. Not to be like, oh, let people enjoy things, but it's like, I don't know. And even then, like, what makes that less credible to me is, like, when people, like, say, oh, well, you beat Dark Souls, but it was with, like, the Magician's build, or, like, use the spell build. That doesn't really count. Even though it's an entire part of the fucking game. It's not an actual easy mode. It's just a part of the game. But you're like, oh, no, you used that build. That doesn't really count. Shut up. Who cares? They beat the game. If it was in the game, it counts. So it's like, if, like, I hear people complain about that, why would I care about their opinion about whether or not an easy mode should be in a game or not? Again, I'm not going to use an easy mode. I don't need that. I'm, despite what you see on these Splatfest streams, I am somewhat decent at games. I'm willing to do the harder stuff. But plenty of people I know, like, might want to play a game, but it's, like, too hard for them. So it's like, if they want to experience it, fine. Take an easy mode, whatever. I'm not going to shame them or whatever. Gatekeeping isn't like a fashion statement. Not in my book of fashion. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just stuff like that that keeps me away from Souls-likes. Though I think it's less that and more just because I don't really spend too much time with games now because I'm too busy with like with projects and school, even though I hate school, and work, even though I hate work. And video editing, even though I hate parts of video editing. That I do video, that, you know. It's like, I would love to play Elden Ring and stuff like that, it's just, I need to convince myself to actually put the time into it. But at the same time, it's like, I see more Souls-likes come out, and I'm just like, okay, whatever. It's not a selling point for me, I guess, but it's also just a me thing. And I think what a lot of gamers could learn to understand is that not every game is made for them. I think that's where a lot of complaints come from, where it's like, oh, this game is bad. But I don't say that because it's actually bad, I just say that because it's not my style of gaming. It does not agree with me. I do not personally find this enjoyable, so it is bad. I didn't trust. I had no trust. No clue how I'm alive. Ah. Oh well. I was doing solidly for a little bit. Not the best, but that's what I'm talking about. Okay, I pulled through. I think we still lost that, but yeah. No, we lost. We lost it. I didn't clutch. You know, I hear Twitter dying. Because recently they made a change where it's like, you can block people. Except instead of it being like you're putting a brick wall in between you and the person you're blocking, it's more like a glass wall where you can still see everything you're doing. So it's like if this person was following you because you were stroking your dick and they were like looking at your dick, it's like it'd still do that. It's like that. You're not gonna avoid stalker. It's like if you're blocking people because they're fucking stalking you, it doesn't work anymore because they can still see you. What are you doing? It's like every further fuck up that Twitter has makes Blue Sky more popular, and I know this because at this point, especially after that change, Blue Sky's actually getting some traction. It's not as active, but it's like I'm seeing more activity. It's like more regular. After that and the whole banning the whole country of Brazil. For some reason, this is a mirror match. It's like, yeah, I wonder why more people are using this site. I go for the chicken, not the beef. I'm too scared to go for the beef. I messed up the jump. That's why I don't go for the beef, ladies and gentlemen. I am not a parkour expert. That's why. Oh, the brain rot is hitting. It's hitting so hard. Oh, that's what I want to talk about. So actually, speaking of playing games, I actually have been playing games a little bit. Because a lot has been coming out this past month. And I mean a lot. Like, we have Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, which if you didn't know, I have some previous experience, because I have Budokai Tenkaichi 3, and I played that quite a bit. Very good game. And Sparking Zero seems to be really good as well. However, it's also $70. And I don't feel like getting it right now. I'll wait a little bit on this one. But it looks really good. People are saying it's good. I'm happy about it. It looks as good as I thought it would be. Though I am sad they don't really have any Dragon Ball classic characters. It's all like Z and GT and Super and the movies. But no classic Dragon Ball. Not even... Okay, they have one. They have Kid Goku, which Yeah, there's 18 Gokus. Great. They don't even have a rally. I forgot how to pronounce her name, but like the girl from Dr. Slump. And it's like, she's not just classic Dragon Ball, she was in an episode of Super. I know, I watched that episode. It's like, you could totally throw her in. Maybe she's DLC, I don't know. Or maybe they're afraid of her because she was top tier in Tenkaichi 3. Who knows? But like, as someone who does very much like the original Dragon Ball, it's a shame to not see a single character from that in Sparking Zero. But again, maybe DLC, but we'll see. And, you know, we still have Tenkaichi 3 for classic Dragon Ball. It's fine. I was a dead man anyway. It's a mirror match. Whatever. I haven't had a sip of this damn water. Let me have it. I don't want to wake up with a headache tomorrow. Well, that's nice. Actual water. You'll love to see it. And in terms of other games, we have Zelda, Echoes of Wisdom, which I actually have been playing quite a bit lately. That's actually been the main thing I've been playing lately. It's very fun. It's good to see a Zelda game where you're actually playing Zelda, and she's such a little gremlin in that game because of what you can do in that game. It's great. I love like playing through the game and just headcanging myself as like a little bastard. Or like that calm, that simple calm face that Zelda has on like the marketing. I could probably show it even. This isn't gonna disconnect me, right? It's gonna take too long to load, whatever. Get me back in, get me back in, get me back in. Damn it! I'm sorry! It was an accident! Hang on. Okay, well, since we're not doing it anyway, I'll show it. Whatever. Hopefully, I have an icon which has a similar thing. Otherwise, this was a waste of time. Load. Backup save data. No. Show me the profiles. Icons. Guys, this is native menu shit. Why is it taking this long? Oh yeah, and Toadette. I'll get into Mario Party in a sec. Hang on. Echoes of Wisdom. I'm familiar with Wisdom. I can't just put... I like how I'm doing this and not just pulling up a fucking picture from Google. But this is what I'm talking about. This face right here. This is a face of subtlety. There is so much chaos and disturbance behind this face. You don't understand. You wouldn't get it unless you actually play the game. I've only played for a few hours. I don't have a ton of time on it. 4 days ago, even. And Mario Party. I think I'm like halfway through Gerudo Desert right now, but I'm having a great time with the game. I'm actually really enjoying my time with it. Which is funny, because I haven't beaten Tears of the Kingdom yet. Trend-setting merperson. Alright. I couldn't tell you why I haven't beat it yet. Or Tears of the Kingdom. But Echoes of Wisdom's a lot of fun. I might even beat that before Tears of the Kingdom, because I'm that fucked up. And then, yeah, there's Mario Party, which, fun fact, Mario Party I bought day one. I did not buy Echoes of Wisdom day one. I was gonna buy it the weekend after it came out. But here's the thing. That was the weekend I ended up getting sick at work, and I was going to buy it after work, and then I got sick and I had to go home early. So I'm like, nope, I feel terrible. Just gonna go home. which sucked too, because I wasn't just gonna buy the game, I was gonna get some groceries as well, and stock up a bit, get some fruits and vegetables and all that. Couldn't do that, so I had to do that later, and then I didn't get Echoes of Wisdom. It's another mirror match. Oh. I'm here, man. So yeah. I actually waited until I was going to get Mario Party. The day it came out, the Thursday it came out. And, I went, because I was going to go see a movie afterwards. And this was during fall break, because, Mario Party came out during fall break. So I'm like, I'll get both at the same time. And I saw that, GameStop, because I'm like, yeah, why not? GameStop, sure, they're GameStop, they gotta have the games. I looked. They didn't have any copies of Echoes of Wisdom, and they said the one by me had 4 copies of the new Mario Party, and I'm like, it's it's like 2 p.m. at this point. First off, Echoes of Wisdom has been out for like 2 weeks. How are you not in stock of this game? And how are you almost out of Mario Party? And then I checked Best Buy. They had both. No stocking issues. They had both. Just perfectly fine. But sure, GameStop. No, you're the game store. Your stock's doing great right now, guys. So yeah, before I went to go see that movie, I went to Best Buy. And I didn't see the copy of Mario Party at first. But they did have plenty of Echoes of Wisdom, so I'm like, well, no Mario Party, but I'm already here. I'm not, like, getting a deal by getting both of these at the same time. I'll just get Echoes of Wisdom. Why not? And so I get it, and then I go up to the register to buy it, and I notice when they're ringing it up that they actually have Mario Party on the shelves behind them. So I'm like, but based on past experience, I'm thinking this is for pre-orders and stuff. So I say, but, because I want to get Mario Party, I'm here for Mario Party. I say, shot in the dark here. And also because, the clerk who was helping me, she seemed like she played games. Because she seemed a little, she was kind of talking about Echoes of Wisdom like she had played it. Or like she was familiar with Zelda well enough. So I'm like, shot in the dark here. Do you have the new Mario Party? And sure enough, they did, and it wasn't just a pre-order copy, and so I got it day one. Despite me being a big Zelda fan. I constantly say it's my favorite franchise, or favorite gaming franchise. I didn't get Echoes of Wisdom day one. I did get, I got Tears of the Kingdom day one. Try to get Special Edition too. But I got the new Mario Party day one. I know my priorities. So yeah, Mario Party day one, Echoes of Wisdom like 2 days delayed. I don't want to hear anything like, oh, it's because it's starring Zelda. You didn't want to get it day one because it's starring Zelda. You're a misogynist. Fuck off. Especially with the couple of hours I put into the game. Absolutely wrong. No. I love Zelda. In fact, I think it's a shame they didn't put out any new amiibos for it. They just restocked to the Link's Awakening one. It's like, no, give me Gremlin Zelda. Come on. Do it for me. I need it. The game has, yeah, Echoes of Wisdom has amiibo support. I don't know what it's for, though. I need to try it out. But yeah, and Mario Party. I actually played Mario Party before Echoes of Wisdom. I've just been playing more of Zelda now. But the new Mario Party, I've got to say, I'm very happy with it. It is a very good blend of putting in a lot of new stuff, but still bringing back some old stuff, like some couple old mini games, couple old boards, but still mostly new stuff. Kind of reminds me of how like a new Kirby game works, or like with like Triple X, Planet Robobot, that kind of style where it's a lot of new stuff, but then you have the EX stages where it's like it's all the old music and all that. Like it's a good balance of like they're bringing back some stuff, but it's still mostly new stuff. It feels very respectable in both ways. I like it. It's got online. It's got a good amount of side modes that actually seem fun. Hell nah, not the P-dippy freak-offs. I have only played one full Mario Party game on it, just because time and all that. But I had a good time with it. I had atrocious luck in the first half, but somehow was able to bring it back and win barely by a star. I played the mall map. The mall map's really cool. I can't wait to play all the others, check out all the other modes. I think I'm going to get a lot of playtime out of it. Like, legitimately, I might have the same amount of playtime on the new Mario Party as I did Master Detective Archive. And that's like a 50-hour game, that's like a full narrative, slow pacing and all that. Meanwhile, the other is just Mario Party. But to be fair, like I played like a 15-turn game of Mario Party. And it must have taken like 2 hours or something, hour and a half. Took a while. Like, that game lasts a while, and for more than it doesn't, I feel like they do optimize speed pretty well. Some things I wish you could speed up, but like generally things are pretty, like they have a good sense of pacing. I like my cheese dippy. You know, I went to go see the new Transformers movie. And I was surprised they didn't have a transform. Considering recent events, I'm surprised they didn't last minute put in a Hawk Transformer and be like... And to where Optimus Prime didn't see the Hawk Transformer and he was like... what was it, like... Hawktobots transform and roll to... I don't know! This is why I tried to say like a similar terrible joke like that at work. I still didn't get it to land, but it worked a lot better. Guys, I'm gonna be honest, the brain rot's really been hitting me. And not in a successful way either. Like, man, at least when some people get brain rot, it's funny. For me, it's just sad. I'm really forgetting I have fizz bombs. I thought I was doing good at the start of this, where I'm like, oh, yeah, fizz bombs. I'm doing a pretty good job of actually using them. Not this time. Great, we won. Unfortunately, it's a mirror match. I can't wait to win the popularity vote, except not for whatever reason, because it's only regional we're popular. And then we lose every victory. I've been down this path before, this rodeo. Yet and still, the question that arises to the mind, will he make it? Was it worth it? Did he win? Did he survive? The rodeo. Rodeo. Oh.
I can't stop drinking oil. I can't stop drinking oil. I just can't stop.
Your goal
I can't stop
is to
drinking
accumulate money
crude oil.
and
I can't stop
avoid the
drinking it.
devil
I
at all
just can't. It's tantalizing. It's addicting. It is a delicacy. I love.
Fighting back the tears!
Join! Match! Okay, thank you. Bupper Bucci. Loot bug. No, it's not a mirror match. Focus. You're actually playing the game now, Cedar. You remember that? You remember that? It's Splatfest. It's Splatoween. You gotta play the game, not just be depressed about the state of the world. You're fine. Holy shit. No. No. Am I giving up? No. Maybe. Never give up. Never surrender. Never give up. Never what? Never back down, never what? We got this loot bug. They ain't got shit on us. I love Squid Sisters. Twink, yeah, I bet you're I bet you're a twinkalicious twink, alright. Full of vitamin C. Come on, he wasn't even aiming for me. I know he wasn't. He was looking at the other scurvy bunch. I can't even see his name, it's crossed out. Sorry, Sevi. His name's Sevi. Come on, at least let me run away in peace! Great, none of us can kill this one single Tinkaton. It's just a hammer. It's just a hammer. I'm fine. Don't tip over the cup. There's still liquid in it. Just because you can't drink a sip doesn't mean there's not gonna be liquid that can't spill on the floor. You're fine, Zeter. It's fine. There's issues you can talk about later with your therapist that you don't have because you're a cheap motherfucker who's stubborn. Please pick up the Joy-Con between the clean Xbox and the keyboard, Zeter. Oh, and he's got the bow emote. Oh, yeah. Oh, they're fun people. They're fun people. They got the good emotes. Yeah. Enjoy. Have front row seats to these two birds right in front of me. I love birds, especially shoebills, but that's not what's on my hands right now. That's not what they're signifying. I'm drinking out of a Taylor Swift cup. I haven't listened to a single one of her albums. I don't know what she's about. I just have it. Cause the Eras Tour thing was in theaters. They had the memorabilia. I'm like, you know what? Cup looks alright. I'll get it. Why not? Just to say I did. Even though the only Taylor Swift song I know is Cruel Summer and Shake It Off. That's all I know. That's all I know. That's all I need to know. Who cares? It's Taylor Swift. I don't care. If I don't know, 5 of the 10 people around me will know, especially in this goddamn college. It doesn't matter that I don't know. People around me are gonna know because they're not gonna shut up about her. I have years and semesters of experience with this. Trust me. Where it's like, this is a 10 in the morning class I gotta be in for 2 hours. I don't want to hear about Taylor Swift, and yet I have to, because I can't just say, hey, can you not talk about that? Because then I'm the dick. It's like, I'm sorry I don't want to hear this person everywhere I go. Sorry, I'm the asshole in this situation. It's not like I go around and talk about Weezer all the fucking time. Unironically, at least. Oh, yeah. See, I do good when they're not aiming at me. Who would have thought? Wow, when people aren't aiming at you and the shooting game, of course you do well. Wow. Who do you mean to get in TF2? Demo Man? Yeah, I'm not surprised. Get away from there, young knight. It's not safe. Oh, he knows I'm here. Alright, run. Why are they ignoring me now? I'm a threat. I've been killing all of them. Fine, I understand what you mean. I am no threat. I am only a thread. A thread of this giant blanket of Team Wizard that I'm on. I'm only a thread of this robe, this magical robe. My soul was sold to the basket weaver. And they made this basket with me in mind, but only with only 0.01%. I'm only a fraction of this whole project. I am part of the collective consciousness. And I have to accept that. I just have to be a good boy, lay down, and take it like a bitch. And just hope that all of our dreams come true by believing in the greater good. Ah! Yeah, you got this, Jeans. The collective cocks will, the chamber of cocks will come. You just have to trust. Man, I'm going to bed with the worst headache. How about one more? Oh yeah, one more thing I could talk about. I was mentioning TF2 earlier. Let's talk about Scout's pants. I know it sounds weird. Look, okay, if you're not in the know for TF2, basically there's this weird thing where furry yaoi. I'm just gonna... So, yeah, there's this thing in TF2, which is, you know, you have red versus blue, 2 teams, and each team has a specific kind of, like, color scheme and all that. There was a weird thing, ever since the game came out, where for whatever reason, the Scout, a class in that game, had the same color pants as the Red Scout. All other members of Blue Team had different color pants except for Scout, which just seemed to be from a bug. But the problem is, no one realized it was a bug for a very long time. I almost instinctively closed it. But yeah, so when Scout would get like new cosmetics, when he got new pants and stuff and all that, it was the same color, even though the color was technically wrong. This has been more recently pointed out by specific people. Yeah, get splatted, buddy. And then recently, in an update that happened, I believe, a day ago. Not even. I think it was about a day ago, yeah. They actually, finally, after 17 years, changed the Scout's pants to where it's the actual colors it should be. Which on the one hand seems neat, because it's like, oh hey, they actually changed the thing like they should have. The problem is, everything to go along with the pants. So no one, okay, no, we have a roller who's doing okay. They had stamp, it's fine. Understandable, it's understandable, I'm still... But yeah, every other cosmetic that went along with the pants was not changed. So, while the actual pants on the base class were fine, everything else wasn't. And so, just a couple hours ago, not even a full 24 hours later, or probably just exactly 24 hours later, cool accuracy. They changed it back so that it's the wrong colors now. Because they weren't willing to change every other cosmetic with it. Which I think is a damn shame. No! Come on! What do you fucking mean one shot? I was going to... Oh wait, I had soda. I could have still used it, but still, it's like, what do you fucking mean, one shot? He barely saw me. Nah, bro, give me one more match. I'm not having it end on that. What a load of shit. I have the bowing emote. I'm better than you. But yeah, just a weird thing about Scout's pants. I don't get... Like, of course, if you're gonna fix the pants, there's gonna be a bunch of things based around it. It's like a weird oversight, even though they're trying to fix it. I'll be honest, if the next match... Okay, here's the thing. If the next match is a mirror match, I'm just going to close out of the game. I'm gonna close out of the game, or we're gonna end the stream. I don't care. I don't care! I really don't! Oh, that's a lovely thing to say. And nothing hurts anymore, I feel kind of free. And yet, I'm playing one more match because I'm salty about how the last one went. So clearly, I still feel something. I think partly because I'm using Aerospray and also because I'm playing with Joy-Cons, I'm not really caring about, like, accuracy. I knew he would walk off! Yes! I don't care that I died. I just wanted him to walk off. I want to see if he would. Nice. Refreshments. Don't mind if I do. No way. I knew he would come this way from getting hit by the thing. Throw a sprinkler there. You're not running away from me. Fucking night jackasses. Where are the ninjas? Where are my ninjas at?
Ninjas.
Wow, it's all green over here. Koichi. Kokichi. Who's your favorite Danganronpa character? Mine's Kokichi. Your favorite character? Nagito? I love that. I can't find that video. I love that video of like the feral Danganronpa. I love that video. It's so fucking funny. Where it's like at the end when he like finds out the favorite character, he like growls and grabs the camera like he's grabbing someone's neck. It's amazing. You asked for it. That's crazy. Oh, he's alive! No, he's not. No, he's not. No, 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 no. What the fuck happened? That was a very oddly displaced booyah bomb.
I can't stop drinking oil. I can't stop drinking oil. I just can't stop. I can't stop drinking crude oil. I can't stop drinking it. I just can't. It's tantalizing. It's addicting. It is a delicacy. I love.
I think I'm gonna call it there. I'll be honest. I don't know if I did good or not. The splat. I think I did bad. I don't. Maybe I did good. Maybe I did okay. I don't. I remember hardly any results. Maybe that's what happens when you sell your soul. You just don't care. Ninja. You sell your soul, you lose your enthusiasm. Something capitalism. Who gives a fuck? Or maybe it was the vicious brew. Maybe my liver is crying out for something. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, Ninja Kirby, the best one. Appa? No. Team present, still coping. Good to see. But yeah, that was day one of the second Splatoween for Splatoon 3. Still a cool event. I love that we're still getting some Splatfest. We still have our year 3. But man, this is not a good. Maybe I shouldn't have been committing. Maybe they shouldn't have had the Splatfest when I'm loaded with fucking work. But to be fair, I think it's gonna be every week until I'm done with this goddamn semester. Yeah. I don't know if I had a good time. I don't know if I did good. Whatever. Oh well. Oh yeah, everyone's in their Halloween gear. Cool. Speaking of Halloween, I didn't show the Splatfest art. It's really good. However, I do love. It's a nice big piece of art. They're in their cool wizard, knight, ninja gear. Big man in the background. I love it all. It's lovely. However, not to be a critic, but this is supposed to be a left arm. You may realize the proportions aren't quite right on this hand. I don't know why Fry has 2 right hands. I guess whatever works for you, girl, but, you know. And also, I must remind you all.
This is sponsored by the Shadow Government.
Yep, still even though I hardly did the thing this time, because fucking Joy-Cons. Whatever, man. We're at the end here. Oh, look, it's Fry. The beauty herself. God, she's having a great time. Good for her. So yeah, I'm gonna try to stream Tricolor tomorrow. I will try to. Chances are, if I have to, I'll do Sunday. We'll see. I don't know exactly when I'll go live, but if you need to know exactly when to go when I go live, you can follow the channel and turn on notifications. You can also follow my Blue Sky, where I post every time I go live. Oh shit, I forgot to post on Blue Sky this time. Oops. Oh well. If you need to see any previous streams I've done, we have Zeter Streams 966 Mod, the YouTube archive channel where I host every previous stream I've done, and any other links you may need is also on the channel. With all that said, I am very sorry you had to watch this Splatfest. I feel like this is one of my most embarrassing Splatfests. Not, like, overtly embarrassing, just kind of sad. Oh well. I guess either way, I'm sorry, but also thank you for watching. Oh, there's Big Man in his spooky outfit. Nice. Hope you enjoy the rest of the Splataween, regardless of the team you're on. Whether you're fighting for spells, casting them all over the place, being all chivalrous and shiny with your knightly outfits and all that, or shadowy and mysterious and sneaky as a ninja. Hope you're all having a great time. We'll continue to have a great time, and I hope you have a great night. I am going to have the greatest sleep of my life now. Goodbye.
But bitch, I'm Bobby with that.